All I really needed to learn about organizational behavior, I learned from the movie Boiler Room, presented by Group 17 by the members Raphael, Laura, Ilan, Yoed, Jimmy, and Rob.
Seth is a college dropout who joins a successful brokerage firm, hoping that he will be able to live up to his father's expectations of him. All is going well and Seth is quite successful. He even finds himself a new girlfriend, who is, though, a former girlfriend of a colleague. Eventually, he finds out that the company is just a pump and dump, a chop shop, an illegal business. Not only the FBI is investigating it, Seth's father, a federal judge, also finds out about the true nature of the business and worries about his judgeship. The company is cold selling damaged goods to the average Joe, leading them to become broke. Seth is arrested by the FBI, and they try to flip him to become an FBI informer, which he eventually agrees to. The movie raises several important issues of organizational behavior, such as motivation, hierarchy, and ethics. The movie shows the reasons and causes that motivate Seth.
The movie also raises the issue of organizational structure. The brokerage firm has very clear structures, and we watch as Seth advances through the hierarchy. Another very important concept the movie brings to our attention is ethics. Several ethical questions are addressed by confronting the characters with different kind of ethical dilemmas. We will now look at the different issues raised in detail.
Motivation.
Okay, here's the deal. I'm not here to waste your time, okay? And I certainly hope you're not here to waste mine. So I'm gonna keep this short. Become an employee of this firm, you will make your first million within 3 years, okay? I'm gonna repeat that. You will make $1 million within 3 years of your first day of employment at JT Marlin. There is no question as to whether or not you'll become a millionaire working here. The only question is how many times over. You think I'm joking? I am not joking. I am a millionaire. It's a weird thing to hear, right? Tell you. It's a weird thing to say. I am a fucking millionaire. I guess how old I am. 27. You know what that makes me here? A fucking senior citizen. This firm is entirely comprised of people your age, not mine. Lucky for me, I happen to be very fucking good at my job or I'd be out of one. You guys are the new blood. You're gonna go home with the Kesef. You are the future big swinging dicks of this firm. Now y'all look money hungry, and that's good. Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't fucking have any. They say money can't buy happiness. Look at the fucking smile on my face. Ear to ear, baby. You want details? Fine. I drive a Ferrari, 355 Cabriolet. What's up? I have a ridiculous house in the South Fork. I have every toy you can possibly imagine. And best of all, kids, I am liquid. So, now you know what's possible. Let me tell you what's required. You are required to work your fucking ass off at this firm. We want winners here, not pikers. A piker walks at the bell. Piker asks how much vacation time you get in the first year. Vacation time. People come and work at this firm for one reason, to become filthy rich. That's it. We're not here to make friends. We're not saving the fucking manatees here, guys. You want vacation time? Go teach third grade public school.
Motivation is a driving force which causes us to achieve goals and our needs. Motivation is either intrinsic or extrinsic. Our object Seth is extrinsically and intrinsically motivated. On one hand, he wants material goods such as cars and houses and beautiful women. On the other hand, he wants to be successful to please his father. A need for a need was best explained by Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Seth is mostly driven by the upper levels of the pyramid. Social, as he wants to be a part of a successful group of people to enjoy their success, beautiful women, beautiful cars, and big houses. Esteem, he wants to be appreciated by his colleagues and loved by a beautiful woman, and also appreciated by his father. Self-actualization, he believes that he became what he can. Dynamic, desired, and rich. We may also explain Seth's drive by McCullen's theory of needs. A need for achievement, as Seth aims to be the best he can as he is a very hard worker in a very competitive company. A need for power. There is a speech by the head of the HR department that drives Seth to adore power and control, as they are idolized as the most important things you would like to achieve in your life. A need for affiliation. Seth feels as if he has entered into a successful men's club of cars, women, and money.
Organizational structure.
You're one of us now. You popped your cherry!
Hey, Seth? Come here a second.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up? Greg, I just closed this huge account for you. Come here. What the fuck are you doing? Get away from me. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What is this? What? Huh? Who the fuck told you could close your own accounts? What? You just violated a major SEC regulation. Do you know that? You're a fucking trainee.
No, I just figured, I figured I'd take the initiative and, make you some money.
Greg, I was standing right next to him the whole time. I would have stepped right in if the kid would have gotten into trouble.
Yeah, I mean...
You know what? You got a cannoli you can stick in your mouth?
No, you got a menorah you can shove in your ass?
Organizational structure. JT Marlin is a brokerage firm based in New York. It may be best characterized as a high-tempo, materialistic-oriented company. The company consists of a few dozen employees. The structure is relatively organic or matrixed and has some managers delegated with different responsibilities. At JT Marlin, the promotion opportunities are high, and the company's motto is the harder you work, the more you'll get promoted. Seth finds himself quickly promoted from a trainee to be part of the senior group due to his success and excellence. The feeling we get is that the company is not divided into departments, but to two groups, the white-collar employees and the blue-collar employees. The chain of command is characterized with high authority level of the managers on the one hand, and a lack of unity of command on the other, based off of the scattered structure of the company. The delegation is comprised of junior brokers who have been lent the authority by their superiors to freely sell and buy stocks for the clients.
Ethics.
Hey. Spoke to Howard Goldberg over at Prudential. You lied again, you unbelievable piece of shit. You lied to all of us. You told me about JT Marlin. It's a chop shop, Seth. You've been selling their shit all this time. How many people have you fucked over? Tell me, how many? All that bullshit about them wanting you to know how the business works. The great training program, remember? All the profits you made for your customers. Did you do anything for them, Seth? Tell me, did you make them any money at all? Oh, God, I'm done with you, Seth. This is it. I've had it. I don't want to see you again. I don't want you to come to the house. I don't want you to call. This is worse than a casino, Seth. You've been stealing. Look at me. You're destroying people's lives.
Ethics, also known as moral philosophy, is a branch of philosophy that addresses questions about morality. That is, concepts such as good and evil, right and wrong, virtue and vice. Ethics is how I would behave, given that I'm the greatest moral critic of myself and of the society as well. Ethics is the way I would like people to treat me and the standard I would treat them. Ethics does not always align with the law. Something may be legal but unethical.
Ethic dilemma. An ethical dilemma is defined when a person or an organization holds out an action due to their conscience. An ethical dilemma arises between a man to the organization or between the latter to society. Ethical approach to making ethical decisions. Utilitarianism. The doctrine that actions are right if they are useful for the benefit of a majority. Kant's categorical imperative, which suggests that we should question our behavior with the maxim, would things work if everyone behaved like this, and that we need to keep promises, the ethic of justice. What if the role were reversed, and would it be still fair? Aristotle and the ethic of virtue. Would you be still proud to display this behavior to the public?
So now we'll analyze the several ethical dilemmas in the movie. First, between Seth to himself, as we saw that when Seth understood the real essence of the company, Seth decided at first to keep on working until the FBI forced him to act as an informer. Second, when Seth was blackmailed by the FBI, which threatened his father's judgeship, he finally decided to become an informer and save his father. And finally, between Seth to his colleagues, as he mixed private and professional life when he got involved in a relationship with a co-worker who used to date his superior. So let's summarize what we learned from Boiler Room about organizational behavior. We saw several critical social issues, for instance, between a man to himself, between him and his friends or co-workers, loved ones, or even with the society as a whole. Those issues can be analyzed through many organizational behavior theories and models, as we saw. Motivation, organizational structure, and ethics are only three different concepts out of many in organizational behavior we decided to analyze. In this case, we focused on the behavior of a young motivated man working in a dynamic and law-breaking company. Unfortunately, our lecture is already over. We hoped, however, that you enjoyed watching it, and we would like to thank you for your attention.